guys! In today's video, I'm going to be doing a 100% honest review of famous and underrated slime shops, and I've got Slime OG in there today, which so many of you have been requesting. But first up we have Crafty Slime Time, which is an Australian slimer, and I've actually never reviewed any Australian slime shop before, so I was so excited to try this. First Slime was one of my favourites I've ever tried, and not just because it was named after me, just because the colours went so well together, and I've never seen a slime that looks like this. It's a really thick clear slime, but it has a really light iridescent base, and then loads of really nice extras which kind of just go with it. It comes with a mermaid tail which looks so nice, but the actual real things in there like the fishbowl beads and the unicorn skin just work so well. Galaxy Pop Rocks is a jelly cube slime, which normally I don't really get on with just because jelly cubes are really hard for me to play with, but this had so much slime with it I actually didn't find this hard to poke at all, and I just played with it like a normal slime, and it just had some added texture in there with the jelly cubes, and as you can see it's such a beautiful colour. It's kind of like a mermaid kind of bluey green colour. It's so pretty, and the colour doesn't fade even when it goes cloudy. It smells like sparkling water as well. I always love the slimes that come with two slimes that you mix into one, just because I love seeing the colours merge together, and it's even more fun when it comes with extras. And this came with a cake charm and also some Firmo slices, and as you can see the slime together is so thick. I didn't get many clips of it mixing in just because it's so hot here at the moment, so a lot of my slimes are melting and I had to reactivate it, but as you can see as soon as you reactivate it, it just becomes so nice. And even though it's really thick, it's super easy to spread, which I love. It becomes really airy. I'm not sure if it's made with Daiso, but it's just so thick, gorgeous, and it smells like a lemon meringue pie. This package spent about 2 weeks in transit, and it's super hot in England at the moment, so I was so shocked that this slime didn't melt. I did find that the colours merged together a bit easier, but this was expected. It had been kind of melting for 2 weeks and then it just came out kind of perfect. But as you can see, this is with no activator in. It's so spreadable. It isn't sticky at all, but when you activate it, it becomes so much thicker, so gorgeous, a really nice feeling clay slime. And again, I don't know if this is made with Daiso, but it's such a lovely texture, so thick, and I love the colour and the charms that come with this. Chocolate Butterscotch is another one that you get to mix in. It comes with some really cute charms, and I just love this. It smelled amazing. The top bit smelled like vanilla, and then the under bit smelled like a chocolate butterscotch. So together it just smelled like a really gorgeous birthday cake. I just couldn't get enough of this. I love the bubbles on the top when you reactivate it as well, because they're so thick, and then the moment you take it out, it's just super creamy and spreadable. Ursula is such a gorgeous purple colour. I don't know if you guys have seen The Little Mermaid, but I'm pretty sure it's named after the bad woman in that, and I loved this. It was made with a clear slime, so this was a really interesting texture. It had a really glossy finish as well, and was just super smooth, and it felt really silky and velvety, which normally clay slimes don't, and it kind of has like a citrusy grapefruit smell to me. Micki Mango Floss is a really lovely marbled clay slime, and it comes with some Micki confettis on the top, which I'm pretty sure are from Kawaii Slime Company, and the colours in this are really lovely. They're super vibrant, and I loved mixing this in. Surprisingly, this didn't melt at all, and I always find that cloud slimes, because they're a tiny bit wet, they do tend to melt down, but this didn't. It didn't fall really smoothly at first, but when a cloud slime isn't falling smoothly, all you need to do is add a tiny bit more activator, and then it should work really well, which is exactly what happened here. And this smelled really fresh, just like a mango, which is one of my favourite scents and fruits anyway, so I love this. I love the colour as well, and I just love the whole overall texture of this slime. Pina Colada Fairy Floss has more of a fluffy texture than the other one. As you can probably see here, the texture's like a lot more loose. I personally quite like this just because I love super fluffy slimes, but if you prefer thicker cloud slimes, I would go for the other one. I am addicted to this scent though. It smells mostly like pineapple to me. I know the scent's kind of like Pina Colada, which is meant to be a mix of things, but yeah, mostly to me it smells like pineapple, which is one of my favourite scents. I love fruity scents and this just smells amazing and it looks really vibrant and cute, and I love the charm that comes with it as well. One of my favourite things about her shop is the little extras she includes to put on top. I just think they're so well thought out and they always work in the slime, like I never feel the need to take it out. But this is Xena. It's a really thick and glossy pink slime. I really enjoyed poking this slime, but it's not great for kind of like bubble swirls and like holding in air if you like popping slimes. And this isn't particularly thick, but it's just so glossy. It's quite a like normal standard slime and it smells like a strawberry daiquiri. After smelling the buttercream chocolate one, I had too high expectations for the scent on this and I didn't really like it. It kind of smelled like chocolate milk to me, which just is a personal preference for me not liking it, so I guess you guys would probably like it, but this feels amazing. It looks just like Cocoa Pops to me, super crunchy on the top, and it has a thick kind of clay base on it, and then some confettis in there as well, and it's a really, really lovely texture to play with. It's just the scent that I'm not hugely fond of on this. Everything came really well packaged. It was all bubble wrapped. The containers looked amazing as well. I love the detailing on it. It has a really nice design. Everything was just so well presented, and she included the best extras. So I got all of this Australian merch, so I guess I'm gonna have to visit you guys soon, and also loads and loads of treats. I actually couldn't fit all of them in the screen just because there was so much, and also some borax and some normal standard care sheet stuff. Next up we have Fancy Squeeze, and I was so in love with the colours for this. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a really dry clay slime. Clay slime? It's a cloud slime. A really dry cloud slime. It was just so beautiful to mix in. As you can see, all the colours go really well. It doesn't mix to create the prettiest colour, but I just love watching the colours mix in originally that I just didn't really mind. So at first it kind of went to a grey colour, but as you kind of left it, it turned green on the outside but kind of purple on the inside, so I guess the colours kind of settle. It falls really smoothly. The camera didn't really catch it. I don't really know why, but it just didn't look great on camera, but it is really nice in real life, and there's a super fresh scent to it as well. This slime is named after her account, which I just think is such a cute little touch, and this package was sent to me ages ago. I know a lot of big slime accounts are naming slimes after themselves now, but this was just an original one. It's a lovely clay base. It has some fake snow in there, I think. It's kind of textured, and it comes with all of these lovely charms, and the colour's kind of like a vibrant orange, which the camera doesn't really want to pick up very well. It was a super sunny day, and it was basically like, Mom, stop filming me, but it's really pretty. It has some nice little flame beads in there as well, and I just love the texture of this, and it has a really fun like citrusy scent, but like I can't really put my finger on it. This is one of my favourite scented slimes I've ever been sent, just because it reminds me of a milkshake I used to have when I was younger, and it's a mix of like Nutella scent and also banana, but the banana's really light, so if you don't like banana, don't worry about it. It just adds a hint of fruitiness in there, so the chocolate smell isn't too heavy. And this is a mix of Java chips and also some foam beads, and it has a really thick glossy base that inflates so much, which as you guys know I love, and I just love this slime. I think it's absolutely amazing. I don't know why, but the colours that she uses, my camera does not want to pick up, but this is a super vibrant red. It's really, really thick, as you can see. The clay slime is just gorgeous. It comes with these really nice charms, and as you can see, even though it's super thick, it's still so spreadable, which is kind of like unheard of, but it's just such a nice texture. I really love this slime, and I love the sizzles it gives. Wildberry cheesecake kind of has that like artificial blueberry pancake smell, so if you guys like that, this is the slime for you, because this is a super nice soft clay based slime, and it also has some small foam beads in there, so it's really good for just like taking in the car so you don't have to take a big slime, and I think this is so fun to play with. They bubble wrapped everything and nothing leaked, and they also included some really, really nice extras which I normally don't get, so it was super fun to try them all. Next up we have Slime OG, and I was so not ready for how beautiful her slimes would be. So Reese's Pieces is a new slime from her, which I think I ordered in the first week of it being available, and there wasn't a video when I kind of like bought it, so I just like, well, Reese's smells nice and the slime is probably going to be nice because it's Slime OG, but I was not ready for how thick and glossy this slime would be. I think it's a clay base, but it's just beautiful. It's such a nice texture. Has some little like chips in there which obviously aren't very visible because there's just so much slime besides it, and it smells just like a peanut buttery chocolate scent. I also ordered her classic taro milk tea, and this has a really similar base to the other one. It's so thick, and the camera doesn't do it justice. It's so fun to play with in real life. It's one of those slimes that you keep going back into your slime room to just kind of poke and play with. It's just so fun. I love playing with this, and I didn't know what I was going to expect from the tea scent. I was kind of expecting the smell that tea bags have, but this is like a fresh black tea scent, and it kind of smells like a fruity hint of it, but it isn't like a fruity scent. It's quite hard to explain, but this is just a beautiful slime. I was so impressed with Slime OG, and I can definitely see why she's one of the biggest shops. And on the bottom, she actually has like a mini slime care sheet, which is so clever. And she also includes a slime care card, borax, and also a sweet. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next week.